It's 12 noon on this Saturday afternoon, March 14th, 2020. It is time now for the Peter Channels. Known as what on this Saturday afternoon, March 14th, 2020. It's 12 noon on this Saturday afternoon, and the temperature 47 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channels. Saturday morning news is first coronavirus death reported in New York City. President Trump does not need to be tested for coronavirus, according to the White House doctor. Pelosi announced to deal with Trump's administration to pass coronavirus emergency legislation. Was the swine flu response in 2009 a disaster, as President Trump said? Some LA parents unsure what to do after schools close, while mass public school closures in several regions as officials try to slow coronavirus spread. Spain imposed nationwide lockdown. Trump leads White House meeting. Joe Biden readies plans to finish off Bernie. Bernie Sanders wins Northern Mariana Islands caucuses. Governor DeWine says all right, estimated to have over 100,000 cases of coronavirus. Kemp declares public health emergency, 66 coronavirus cases in Georgia. Italians are singing songs from the windows to boost morale during coronavirus lockdown. China reframes coronavirus narrative, attacks society's accomplishments despite bodies piling up. Iraq officials second attack in the days hits base with U.S. troops. Iran is building a massive grave for coronavirus victims. Apple to close all stores outside China to contain coronavirus spread. As toilet paper stocks plunge, Bidets are making a splash. Bill Gates exits Microsoft board to focus on funding Photon and the company. Airlines could use a coronavirus crisis to jack up prices for good. SpaceX will launch next 60 Starlink internet satellite Sunday. Patient in isolation at Baptist Health test positive COVID-19. And former CDC director says COVID-19 is different from flu and we must respond differently. Peter Channel News Time 12:02. L85 regional government in Russia approved a measure that will allow President Vladimir Putin to remain in office until 2036, parliament officials said Friday. Rockets fall on the Iraqi base where U.S. troops are passed for the second time in a week. Guatemala becomes first country to land Americans have stopped coronavirus. U.S. airstrikes. Oh, we already did that 15 hours ago. A combination of the injection of air and the development storm system will set the stage for certain coastal rain, trough storms, snow, and frigid conditions. Pence leads coronavirus task force forced briefing. House passes the coronavirus legislation. Trump says they'll sign. Attleboro area firefighters helping battle large mill fire in Pawtucket. The state's main judicial court party postponed the panel of criminal civil trial juries for 6 weeks because of concerns with the coronavirus. It's a Saturday afternoon. On a statewide council call with state health and education officials, number areas, school districts, Brockton, Stoughton, West Bridgewater, Eastern Southeast Regional, Abington, Bridgewater Arena Mall closed. As many other towns found the state of Massachusetts, including Norton and Mansfield. Peter Shell News Time is 12:03. Time enough for sports report. No Masters, PGA Tour, Rex, the golf shutdown. Why aren't the Pelicans helping arena work as well? Zion Williamson foots coronavirus bill. Raptors Rebecca tests negative for coronavirus after Garden Quebec. And pros react to the UFC hosting events during coronavirus week. We are deep for breed of athletes. Peter Channel News Time, 12:03. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit check on this Saturday. Beep! On the MBTA Rockford train, 11:03, 10:03 from North Station already. 10:20 minutes back between Chelsea and Rockford due to a signal issue. And Perry's there, looking good. All right. Take a look at highways and byways. 120 on the northbound side, a little bit slower. Route 95 out in the Canton area. Route 4 southbound side, a little bit slower. Narragansett Island. 91, south and slow around the Hartford stretch and up in northern New England. Vermont, New Hampshire ways on looking good, and Maine ways on looking good onward 50 and the northbound side, so in South America towards Montreal. Peter Chill News Time, 12:04. Time now for a weather report. Today's sky time at 52 degrees, west about 15 miles an hour, gust high 25 miles an hour. Tonight, increase sky low 32 degrees, northwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. For Sunday, south sky about 44 degrees, north about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Sunday night, mostly gust about 24 degrees, light north wind. For Monday, most south sky 42 degrees, light of wind. Monday night, chance of snow shower, day after 4 a.m. Mostly gust got about 29 degrees. Calming chance rate to 30%. Little no snow, QH expected. Tuesday, chance raining snow showers before 9 a.m. Then a chance raining showers, mostly gust about 50 degrees, southeast at about 5 to 9 miles an hour, gust highs 21 miles an hour, chance is 50%. Tuesday, part gust by 35 degrees, west by 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Wednesday, south gust 45 degrees, northwest by 7 to 9 miles an hour, gust highs 21 miles an hour. Wednesday, most gust about 27 degrees, calm wind. For Thursday, chance raining snow showers, mostly south gust about 47 degrees, calm wind given to southwest 6 miles an hour, to the chance rate 4% Thursday. Chance rain and snow showers, mostly gust about 34 degrees, light southeast wind, chance rate is 50%. First Friday, showers likely clouds with 57 degrees, southeast about 3 to 8 miles an hour, gust highs 21 miles an hour, chance rate 30%. Right on northern it is 47 degrees. That's going to be it for the Peter channel. Noon of the morning, this March 14th, 2020 on a Saturday. I'm Peter West. Hope you have a good afternoon and goodbye. See you at 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report. You have a good afternoon.